It is mass. Is the altitude getting to me now? I can't. I do notice that the terrain is getting a little more stony than greeny, right? So we are moving towards the colder deserts now, and this is how it's supposed to be, the terrain ahead of us. What peak is that? I wish I knew the names of these mountains.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Here's Ramesh, here's Pakya.
No, God, please, no!
Entertaining those kids. Oh man, look at that. Like, it's so far away that even the water looks like it's slowing down, right? What is this? Oh, Royal Enfield dealership. Wow. Royal Enfield manages to create service everywhere.
Bye bye.
To do something about the food. I'm hungry right now.
A few inches later.
खाने का क्या है? खाने का क्या है? दाल चावल हो जाएगा, रोटी चलेगा।
Alrighty, had a scrumptious meal with our tummies full. I don't know what is it with these remote places and the homemade food that the restaurants have. Man, they're so tasty. We had a full bowl of rice and some good dal. Very simple yet so tasty.
मजा आया.
Wow, this is the frame that I'm talking about. This is the frame that I always imagined Ladakh to be. This frame right here. Wow, wow. Look at how tiny we both look in front of this mighty mountain, dude. Now we are going to be acclimatizing to the higher altitudes. We were in Manali till now and there was no issue at all, but now on we'll need some getting used to the higher altitude, and that is why this was a very short ride today of about 86 odd kilometers. So the rest of the day we are just going to be resting and staying awake, because apparently you get acclimatized only while you're awake. So that's weird, but that's how it is.
हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है.
Looks like it is mass, because the clouds, the snow brings your thoughts back to earth, but the terrain itself looks like, look at this terrain. It feels like it's some other planet. always loved these concave mountains. These were also there in the movie Highway. That movie is incredible. Holy mother of God, look at that. Raging water, dude. Wow. I was just checking if I'm recording in the first place. Fully high-spirited riding, but I obviously am fully attentive and I'm well aware and very, very careful with what I'm doing and what I don't want to do.
A few moments later.
And we are almost at the end of today's ride. We've reached Jispa.
क्या हुआ? अरे लगता है बिजली गई.
Alright, the view is too low. I've changed the mount, which I realize is a bad idea because it is pointing downwards a little bit and you can mostly see probably my tank bag and my dashboard, which is not much really.
ये तो टट्टी है.
Alright, leaving from Jispa and now heading towards our next destination, Sarchu, which is going to be pretty brutal apparently in terms of weather, terrain, altitude and everything possible. It is already deserted over here, see. Anywho, I have prepared myself for the ride. I've changed my riding pants. Earlier I was rocking the Viterra ones, which were completely mesh pants. I'm still wearing the Viterra jacket, but since the temperatures are drastically going to reduce, I have changed to swap to these Rhinox pants, which are not that much of a mesh construction, but there's more of a Cordura material going on, and with addition to that there's also a winter liner that comes with the Rhinox pants, so obviously that's going to help. Not right now, I'm boiling inside my pants, but down the line I would be needing that, so that's going to be helpful. Nice. Underneath my jacket I'm just wearing a normal thermal, which I guess should be enough for now. If I at all feel like layering up, I will just stop on the sides of the roads and wear another winter jacket underneath. Now why winter jacket, why not winter liner? You should know me after watching all of my videos, if at all you have, that I've got a very embarrassingly low quality memory and with that memory it's very easy for me to, you know, lose things and forget about things. So I've lost that winter jacket now. So right now I'll be using just a normal winter jacket that has about 5 degrees to 0 degree temperature control. Okay, time to start my 360 camera. I'll do the sound sync later. Woo. Ah, that feels so good. That's another truck carrying fuel for us. So you see, listen, the Ladakh ride that I am doing, the Himalayan Odyssey, of course it gives you the experience of exploring the mountains and traveling the roads untraveled, but you also have to keep in mind that there's a lot of backup that's there that's helping us. All right, now what I mean by backup is, so there's fuel that's as a backup for us in case we run out of fuel. Of course I've completely fueled up to the brim. Secondly, there's medical team in case of if something goes wrong. Thirdly, there's a gun van which helps us with any technical problems or mechanical problems with our bikes. So all the three major things are covered that can go wrong in Ladakh. Of course, there's a million other things that can go wrong, but the most frequent and most apparent things that can go wrong are taken care of. So when you're on your own, not in with a part of a group ride or something, you need to also take care of everything. Now, I've carried with myself a toolbox, then I've also got a minimal first aid kit, of course that comes with the bike. Thirdly, I've layered myself with winter thermal everything. I've got tablets, and speaking of tablets, I have not, as of yet, I have not had any drug to help me with EMS.
ये ड्रगी है, गंजोड़ी है.
Now, what's EMS? It's the sickness that you get once you are at a higher altitude than you're used to. Now, I come from a place at the sea level, so obviously I'm at the least altitude one can be. So from there, if I come to a taller place, obviously I'm gonna have some trouble. Now, to help with that, there are drugs, but what we've been recommended and what I also feel is I should be acclimatizing to the higher altitude in a very natural way possible. Now, how to do that is obviously we are riding at very, very slow intervals and very, very slow distances. The first day we covered a huge distance, not that huge to be very honest. Wow, look at those mountains. I did not pay attention to it. Beautiful. The snow is like, literally, snow and clouds are like ornaments, man. Seriously. And these are very deceiving mountains, okay? Now, see, this is nothing compared to that. There are these bushes that look so tiny. I don't know if those are trees or bushes. They might be these trees.
मेरी एक टांग नकली है, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा
These trees, okay.
That was a blunder.
That's embarrassing.
आधा घंटा रोक नहीं सकता था क्या?
So these trees might be these ones. So you can understand the size of this mountain literally. These mountains are really, really deceiving. These are much bigger. Look at that, man. Look at that peak. These are much bigger than they look like.
That's what she said.
You only realize if you are there. What was I saying though? I was talking about so yeah, for acclimatizing, we are going very gradually. We are ascending very gradually. Now today is going to be a considerable, ascent towards the height. We are riding from Jispa to Sachu, which is about 100 odd kilometers. But I'm not really sure about the perfect, the accurate numbers in terms of height. But it's considerable amount of height. I'll show it on the screen right now. So with that much of altitude difference, it's really going to be a little challenging. But then too, having said that, we are still very gradual with our ascent. And people who are on an individual they ascend very quickly. And they don't let their body, acclimatize to the taller heights. And that is when you need drugs like Diamox and stuff. What I feel and what even our lead of the ride also recommended was, you don't need such drugs if you are naturally acclimatizing to the heights. So I haven't had any of that yet. If I at all need it, I'll surely be having. I'm not hesitant to have it, but as of yet I haven't had it. So yeah, if you're on your own, you need to obviously take care of all of these things on your own. You need to have extra fuel. You need to have medicines at your disposal. You need to have proper layering, winter and everything, proper protection. And you also need to look after your bike. You need to always check on your bike. Now, every time we reach a destination, a whole set of 40 riders that we've got, every bike is being checked by the technicians, and we've been asked if there is any issue with the bike, and that is also looked upon. So if you're on your own, you also need to take care of that. What this ride is a very properly curated ride, keeping every possible mishap and everything in mind. So Ladakh is genuinely not easy, guys, and I haven't even started exploring it yet. Umlingla is the highest most motorable road in the world.
क्या mix किया है पांडुरंग?
Is the altitude getting to me now? I can't even speak properly. Man, I'm actually very energized today because I've had a good big full glass of black coffee, so I've got good energy. And I've also carried a can of Red Bull with me over here. In retrospect, also to reflect back upon that moment where I was talking about the trees and the deceiving nature of these mountains, I missed my line for a second. Now I need to be very, very aware of where, with such beautiful scenery all around, it's very, very easy to get distracted. Not like you'll have to put your horse blinders on, but just make sure you have your eyes on the road, at least where you can go by without looking at it, and then look around, right? Okay, here starts the off-roady. Oh, look at that. Man, the water is fresh, looks so fresh. Beautiful. Okay, time to saddle up. The only problem with me saddling is the bag comes ahead and I need to hump it back. I need to look upwards like this for it to capture all of these mountains. First water crossing. Easy peasy. Sweet. Should have thought through about the should have gotten my rain pants. I've wetted my boots and my pants at the feet level, not anywhere else. Please guys, please be civilized over here. Man, I need some water. The amount of talking I've done so far made my mouth dry. Yesterday I spoke about exhausts and about exhaust notes. So these are AW. Oh no, it's not. These are Trident exhausts. I mean, not the Trident bike exhaust. Moto Wings Trident are the exhaust, is the exhaust name. Look at how sweet it sounds. Yeah, this is what I talk about. This is what a twin cylinder engine should sound like. Sweet, it's rumbly, it's growly. That's how it should sound. These are the exhausts that I like. And every other exhaust sounds exactly the same. It's with the bubbles on. Okay, what is this? Should I stop here for a second? Maybe I should.
क्यों नहीं?
I should park keeping the... Oh. Pangong Lake, Parody Pangong Lake. I should also use this opportunity to change the mount.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's go. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Well, that's just me. I feel that all the time. There's no network anymore. I should have called my folks before I left, but I forgot. I'm sorry. Can't really do anything about it. Oh, there's a good enough view here as well, of the lake. Deepak Tal. Does Tal means lake? No, but then even Pangong should be called Pangong Tal. I don't know, I'm just thinking too much at this point. I should have had water, you dumbass, you didn't have it. What a moron. See, this is what I talk. Look at my embarrassing level of memory. Like what? Seriously, I forget having basic things for your survival, dude. Well, here we are in the terrain of Ladakh. This is Ladakh. I mean, we've come a long way, dude. We've seriously come a long way. And I say we because you guys and me. And I understand all of that parasocial relationship with YouTuber and his subscribers, but we've come. I can be as cliche and as I don't know, as cliche as it sounds. We've come a long way. Last year, probably, yeah, it was last year. I was doing the Ladakh parody, creating my mini Ladakh in Mumbai, and that video was pretty good performing. That was one of the best videos that performed well on my channel, and here we are, from making parody videos in Mumbai about the potholes and creating my own Ladakh to actually riding in Ladakh. We've come a bloody long way. So thank you for I at this moment I got a little goosebumps on my body, but yeah, this is all possible because of this love and support that I've been getting from you guys. As cliche as it sounds, it is the truth. I started off making these videos only because I loved making them, and I still love making them. but the love and support and the comments and whatever I've been getting from you guys, the messages, the warm messages, it's just the bonus above it. It's just the icing on the cake, and the icing is just tremendous. And I'm so grateful for all of this. That this thing that I'm living right now is only and only because of that bonus, that icing. And I'm really grateful for it. Thank you so much. यही कहते हुए मैं आपसे विदा लेना चाहता हूँ. I'm feeling very content right now.
Bonus.
Why is there wet tar? बहुत सारा tar. BMC सीखो इनसे कुछ. What happened there? But yeah, सीखो dude, seriously, look at this. With such remote places where it's the most hard to work, and उधर गोरेगांव में तुमको रास्ता नहीं बनाने को मिल रहा है यार. Oh shit, I need to be in character. Having said that, I came all the way in quest of Ramesh, Paka and Charan and their ancestors, but alas, तू ही alas, आणि खड्डे तो नहीं यार.
So please whatever. Please I want to reach 1 million likes. So please sarapakara.